right now, bro. Okay. I gotta charge the Dremel up. Stop. I gotta charge the Dremel up. Okay. I niggas upstairs being retarded, running and jumping on the bed. I gotta go up there, vacuum it, wash everything, bro. Being retarded, bro. Being retarded as hell. Niggas was military. Stupid motherfuckers. Come on, man. Morning, what's happening? Hey, Stu, what's up, baby? Hey, how friends? What's going on, beloved? What's going on, brother? Rondo, what's going on, beloved? We're the lone wolf. All right, I'm gonna get right into it. I won't be here on too long. Cause I want to come back and it was raining, lightning, and thunder like a mofo. I mean, I didn't water my plant. It's just full. My plants, they're full of water. And the internet went out, and I called the landlord. It was late. Probably was getting his last party before he had to come to work today or whatever, you know. Not the landlord, but maintenance guys, right? It was out. Now, I attempted to go with the roaming. Every time I would go live, even having a hard time setting up. I didn't even put a thumbnail, so I just went this morning and erased it. If y'all saw it, if it came through. So I was like, bump it. I'll just do it today. I sit back with the rain, window open, with the rain coming down, had me, y'all know I don't drink, but I had me a glass of wine, eating popcorn. Need popcorn? And I was like, I'm going to bed. This is... I watched a couple of movies, but you know how it is. So anyway, what I want to discuss. You see that thing? I've been working on a video. I'm working on a lot of things, you know, and sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And some people say, get done what you need to get done. Multitasking is how you do it. And also you do it at your pace, nobody else's. It's not like I got a release date and somebody's, you know, sign me on with, you know, $8 million. So I do it when I want. If it gets done, it gets done. If it don't, it don't. So Takaya Young in Ohio, right? I watched that video. They even have a store angle on Reddit or whatever, one of those things, right? Where you see from the store angle. This woman did not attempt to run this faggot over with the gun. This motherfucker was trigger happy, and the way they came up to her car was aggressive. Pregnant, 21 years old, with her young, in a Lexus, mind you. And the dumb bitch, the dumb motherfucker that called and said she shoplifted, people saw her put the liquor down. She's pregnant. She's probably getting it for an old man or something. But you don't see the media news or nothing. And that sorry ass, fake ass chief or police officer, these motherfuckers got to go. Excuse my language, but I'm being very direct. Because we have a society out here that don't know there's a war against the indigenous people of this land. Most of them are very ignorant about their truth. And some people don't want to hear that, but you're going to hear it from me. When I say everything is backwards, reverse, upside, inverted, and I remember I said face north when you pray, and some people ask, wouldn't it be north, be south? It doesn't matter if you face north or south. The fact of the matter, it is flipped up on its head. But the truth of who you are illuminates that. So without me being vigorous, that's why I always say it's upside down, inverted, backwards, reverse. It's everything. You have people starting to talk about, you know, this. They said they watched somebody's video talking about it was Jerusalem and all. I said all that shit was everywhere. It was here, yes. But these people, in order to create a new world order, they had to outsource everything. They had to remove everything from here, and then they established a false people as the indigenous people, to which Mongolians, you are not indigenous to this land. It don't matter how you feel. Even you come from Yat. Bottom damn line. There's another name, but Yaphet. We're going to stick with those. Who's from Gomer? Which one is the female? This is what I'm talking about biblically. Nobody even knows, was Gomer the female or the male? You see, what happened was a tragedy, and that was a punk behind that gun. They came up with the guns out and everything over some alcohol that she didn't even have on her person. No shoplifting. And then the state of mind of a lot of melanated people, because of the goddamn liberal media, has them believing there's a lot of people running around with cop uniforms who are not cops. They're arresting them every damn other week. All right? I'm talking about motorcycle cars with the lights and everything, looking for favors. And these two individuals come up to her car aggressive. They looking like, oh, a young black, because these are probably some fake conservative police officers, maybe military, probably not. Military, I think, a little more tactful in how they deal with things, who don't even know the law and several policies when it was just emotions running with them, looking like, oh, they ain't gonna do this in Ohio like they doing in California and New York and all that running and robbing and stealing. These are bastards who need to be locked the fuck up. Now, the one guy was standing there, he didn't pull the trigger. The individual putting his hands on the front of the car, as a police officer, you don't stand in front of no fucking car. That's well known. And she turned, because she was like, these people got guns on me, or they trying to kill me. See, this is the reality. What the fuck were their guns drawn for? Two men, pussies, in costume? Like this is supposed to be fanfare and roll over? I got these goofy motherfuckers coming around and they look so stupid, man. If people would only pay attention to the littlest details, it's comical to say the least. You know what I'm saying? Pregnant. And did you hear that motherfucking punk ass chick? And to the family, we said, fuck you, man. See, I could have put her name up there and everything and drew on a whole lot more people. I didn't want to. I'm not here for that. But I have to address it because this is the shit that's going to fucking stop. Now, there are people out there armed up and patrolling and looking for shit like this to go down. But they're not going to be walking around them places. And see, this is what I'm saying. It's getting to a very dangerous... The division... First of all, this is not a fucking democracy. Our people, because of Johnson, got fucked up in the game and signed on after all that pain and turmoil, instead of unifying and joining together and fighting back, became a bunch of pussies. That's why a lot of our people aren't prepared for a goddamn thing. Nothing. All they do, most of the men act like women, drama filled, I'm going to get mine, I need my bag and all, and that's it. And they ain't ready for shit. You know the worst statement I heard a knucklehead Negro make? Well, fuck it, I'm going to take some with me, and they get me. Motherfucker, then go get rid of yourself. Now stop wasting our goddamn time. We don't need people like that. Because see, those are perverse thinking, not even thinking actually. Dig what I'm saying? Look at how they watching now. Like I give a fuck. I would invite you in the house, sit down, I'll talk to you just like this. And there are those who know that. They always attempt to be intelligent, educated. Now look at them like, motherfucker, don't let that fake ass thing you running around with, because you see some fucked up shit. You see enough definite for the ones that do. But that should not stir somebody to become corrupt in their own, stealing people's credit cards and shit and all kind of weird goofy shit, doing drugs, taking gear and all that shit, shaving their head bald, looking like fucking retards. Racist, there is no such thing. You dig what I'm saying? Yet it happens to a lot of people, y'all. But in the way it happens to our young brothers and sisters, we know, first of all the things that all the robbers go on, those are small entities and groups. That ain't the majority of our people. And we're not 12% of the population. These motherfuckers, all they know how to do is lie. Fuck, 45% is in Arkansas. I don't even want to talk about Virginia, the Carolinas, Texas, motherfucker. I don't even want to get into the ones who got our blood in the motherfuckers. California, I don't even want to get into it. Ohio, Detroit, even Georgia with small little township over there is one of the most racist ones. Them niggas in Georgia, if they wasn't so fruity to do, could sack fucking half the states around it. They want you to believe you're this. That's why they keep bringing motherfucking fighters in. Because they know that you motherfuckers got fight in you, but you'll never be able to handle what's coming. Because you're too, and Peckerwoods and pale skins and less melanated motherfucker, 3 different categories I call you motherfuckers. There's the good and then there's the dirty, no fucking good. And that's quite a bit of you. All right? You think you're all intelligent, you don't know a goddamn thing, and your whole world is lie. And there's those of us who will look at it like that because we see it like that, so we're not impressed. Ain't done shit except for be built up off the backs of our forefathers' truth and history. Looking like fucking retards because the education system created by a fake-ass Jew, Rockefeller, and a number of other idiots, all right? The OSS and all that other who are poor perverse. You know Greer turned around and shot the president, right? You goddamn right he did. And people have a hard time dealing with this reality because they got these monkeys who they've selected to go and keep lying to the fucking people. Put books out and this, that, and other, but nobody wants to pay attention to the truth because it's too hard to find the truth, especially when you live in a fucking lie. Black Lives Matter. When that shit came out and I saw George Soros behind it, I says, well, he went to the right fucking people, lesbians and a bunch of dumb niggas that don't know nothing. And then you get our goopy ass pale skin motherfuckers who still believe they white. Just the dumbest sons of bitches I've ever seen on earth. I'm not articulating or expressing that with hate. I'm expressing it with the fucking truth. You can't make this shit up. There was no reason, one shot. There was no reason for that punk ass motherfucker to stand in front of a car to get his badge of fucking fake honor. I keep telling you motherfuckers, y'all don't know the story. And when we get to the end, you're gonna wish you can go back and it's gonna be too late. And you're gonna see everything like everything, all you motherfuckers. And instead of making correction now because you think you're living, you motherfuckers haven't even learned to live. Look at the monkeys come in watching, can't even hit the like. You know why? Because they're scared or they feel like they're gonna do something. I wish motherfuckers keep saying, why you stare at the sun like that? I said, why you don't? Because you don't know. You don't know a lot of things. They don't know either. So juicy. But in due time, very soon, I'm gonna find the fuck out. Yeah, Charles Schwab, Pappy and all them were part of the motherfucker Hitler movement and all that shit. Now we got dumb motherfuckers realizing that this so-called country, at least capital, was always under the crown of England, fake-ass crown of England, and the perverted ass Vatican. When I was telling people that Christianity, that's not the real name, was originally from the Nubians, they said, what do you mean? I said, we know it's Ethiopia, right? I said all of Africa and most of that part of that side and Italy and all that was considered Ethiopia. Even up to Turkestan. It was even the Ethiopian Sea. And people have a hard time because it's like, we can't find it nowhere. I said, you just ain't fucking looking. So they look and they find it, they go, oh, wow. I said, you just can't make this kind of dumb up. I'm not trying to be hard on you, but you need somebody to be hard on you. You got to stop being so fucking ignorant. And what was it called before that? Nobody wants to read. Nobody wants to be able to pay attention to learn how to put things together. And the most laziest motherfuckers who ain't create shit. Oh, they making all kind of goofy shit now. But they ain't invent goddamn thing. When I show people who actually built the car and it's ancient, motherfucker said, oh, but Henry Ford what? That faggot motherfucking Ashkenazi bastard. All he did was went to produce a little faster than the two brothers. When it clear, when I read, some of y'all know the video, when I was talking about the inventions, it had two motors, right? Which ones? The ones you saw on the Barnstormers, the reciprocal, right? And what? The V what? Not the V, but the straight cylinder, right? Hello? They just steal every fucking thing. And they make a false people look like it's something grand, as if they're the ones to do it, and you ain't done shit. Ain't done a goddamn thing except for create more fucking problems in the world instead of coming together, unifying, and knowing the truth and accepting it. But see, they had to build a false premise upon you. I was talking to a friend of mine, says, if you take all them brothers out of prison and you put them in the special forces, you will have a beyond exceptional elite team of motherfuckers. But, oh, what do you mean? I said, see, motherfucker can't even see past their motherfucking nose. But see, the enemy and the weird fucking scientists who need to be crawled up on a mountain with the highest of walls and barbed wires and made to defend, even cannibalize themselves, fuck them, don't even get it. They won't even pay attention. Because you're perverse, you're fucked up. And it hits hard, emotional and everything else. When I was telling people, we didn't have no faggotry on this soil. And it's in the doc, it's written all over. There's no homosexuals and lesbian shit here. Obama, that faggot, is one who helped sign certain shit in the law, unbeknown to a lot of people. Making it where if a motherfucker was transgender or gay, if they wanted to go into a bathroom of their liking, they were signing in the law. That's not his fucking position. And y'all just sit idly by and allow all this shit. So we got these fake ass agencies that's supposed to be American motherfucking who are stupid as fuck. That if you call yourself a patriot and you're on a terrorist list, what kind of boom boom blood clot Rastafari fuck shit is that? That's some old homo shit. It's sickening. Now, I'm not beating up on the homosexuals and the gay people. I'm about real history. And I don't give a fuck who you want to go and stick your shit in or rub, coot, whatever. That's your fucking personal business. Like I said, there's an end story to every fucking thing. And here it's been rewrote too many fucking times. And it has an end date. Whether you fucking like it or not, whether you believe it or not, I don't give a flying fuck. I'm not here to roast anybody. I'm just saying what the fuck needs to be said. Instead of being all politically this, that, and other. And fuck all that. The motherfuckers couldn't even do the simplest fucking thing. Leave red alone. It's the simplest fucking thing. It's a bunch of dumb fucking asses running all around the place. The reason why they say warlike. Because you ain't fucking war. I keep telling y'all to snap out your fucking slumber, learn true love of self and compassion of self, and recognize who you truly are. And y'all keep fucking around, ignoring what the fuck I'm saying. You niggas ain't even going to say, yo, come over and check this brother out. Because you know why? I'm well aware of a lot of things. Dumb. Everything everybody's talking about. Me sharing all them old maps on MySpace, motherfucker said, nigga, what you drawing this shit? You know, we know you're an artist. Now everybody's showing it. Motherfuckers just running around like they're in books. You just gotta know where to fucking look. I'm not here to defend my motherfucking self. This is a fucking fact. There are people who know me and they've always said, man, Red, where you getting this shit from? It's in you. All of this fucking knowledge is within you. All of it. Passed down from generate the most hard and the best and the greatest. Every bit of it. And hey, these motherfuckers want to jab again. Get it right, as the motherfucker was saying. I bet on the 1st, it said the 1st of September, which actually meant today, this fake ass holiday, or whatever fucking day, I don't know. Some people are telling me this is, I don't fucking pay attention to all that. Supposed to motherfucking go ahead and take a day or a week off from work. No, motherfucker, we boycotting. Niggas just can't stop. You're just well enslaved, ain't you? Can't communicate with other people. That's what we're going to do. Network. You know what they say about the grapevine? Like, what I'm dealing with a lot of people that don't have a grapevine network. Like, it's no loss to me. Like I said, I would like to see a little more balance. You don't have to believe a goddamn thing I say. I don't care no more. I'm going to continue to read, but I'm getting to that point where I see that man and woman has become so ignorant that it actually has a nasty taste in my mouth. It's like crimson. I don't know. I have no bleeding gums and none of that. It's like crimson. There was a time when I enjoyed that, but it's like I'm talking to the dead. You ever talk to the dead, people? Not some fake hooky pooky tarot cards and all that goofy shit. Have you actually really looked into the shadows and watched how heads are moving and talked to the fucking dead? Well, what's the term utilized? They call it the dead. They're not dead. Sad that she has to go through that. Sad where we're at as a state of people, or for those who are in the state shit. When I was telling people that this land were all countries within just like so-called Africa, people were like, you crazy. That's why they call it the United States. The United States don't even fucking exist. That's their new narrative they painted. Why do you think there's a capital in every state? Or there was. Great townships. They just came and moved into our shit. The places that weren't destroyed. Let me get the fuck off of here so I can get ready and get this read on, because I want to read some more of The Pale Horse. I think it's very important to read it. And we're definitely going to read the other books as well. Like I stated. It's just ridiculous, man. This is big ridiculous. Hey, yo, what's going on, brother? What was that? Who came in? Hey, well, then, what's going on, beloved? Victor Emerson, what's going on? How you doing, beloved? Reading it right now. Hey, Lord, what's up, beloved? Okay, cool. Come to the French, I got you. Okay. Anyway, let me get off here. I'm not burning nobody. I'm just saying, when I speak as in a whole, because it's up to everybody to do the best, right? You have an audience, and you have a group out there who are, it's not in them to do the best of anything. It just isn't. What they think is the best is some cyanide type shit. You dig what I'm saying? And you can't address everything either. You just can't. If you attempt to address everything, then what are you to lose your soul to save the world? The world don't need saving. It's you motherfuckers that need to get your heads together and come together, man. The earth is always going to be, even until the end of times, y'all. It is immense, beyond the scope of your thought process. The earth stretches out beyond, you can't even conceive or conceptualize how large the earth is. And they got everybody, I just can't believe it, believing there's spinning balls all around it. They really got people believing it, and people want to go to bat and everything. It is, and I be listening to some of them when they spewing their little techno savvy, and I'm like, does this idiot really know what they just said? Regurgitated humbre bullshit. I mean, like, come on, bullshit out the yang. But it is what it is. I'm not here to deter those people. Let them be right where they're at. You know, they even had the goofy ass motherfuckers in the media. Yes, China has a rover on the moon, and India. But what do they say? They can't get through what? So wouldn't that mean that the moon's within? And I'm not going to get into it because, see, most people want to look at the most tedious of things to recognize that NASA's full of shit. All the other space agencies are full of shit. And when I showed people as far as the summits that they have over there in that little small town in Sweden or whatever the fuck it is, Putin, all of them go. Look, man, all of them are there. Even some of your great actors are part of that shit, and they know exactly, Oprah, they know exactly what I rolled out here to keep everybody divided. And it's you Palestinians are the worst ones that keep the division going because you got them dumb, I don't know, I'm starting to think those are agents, dumb ass racist fucks And you won't even pay attention, but you still want to walk around and hype yourself as if you're something, and you ain't shit. And there's a lot of our people, because if you believe that white people outnumber melanated people, us, you was a fucking retard. You want me to start breaking the numbers down? I'll go on the charts to show you how many Arabs, Hindus, Africans over here with visas that say white, how many people like myself have white status and all this other shit to show you that your numbers are crumbled. You motherfuckers are running around in your small parts, moving as if you're a fucking great number. Instead of becoming one with everybody, you motherfuckers are so fucked up in the head. I don't know what shots they gave you when you came into this world. You won't even accept the truth of reality. When I was a paratrooper, mostly on a lot of those jumps, I was able to see things I shouldn't be able to see. Exactly. Just like out at sea, looking through the Saxton, and my boy, Lieutenant JG, he heard me talking and arguing with guys and stuff. Nobody would fight because I was about, And one day I had watch, and I was up there in the island, and he called for me. So I went up to top, and he had me look through this periscope, this thing. And he says, "What do you see?" I said, "Tankers and all kind of shit." He says, "Now pull away." I was like, "Damn, I don't see nothing." He says, "You know how far away those ships are?" Because he remembered, he had to be slick in how he did it, because I had to go down. I couldn't say his name or nothing. I says, "How far are they away?" Man, when he told me, I said, "This earth is no way this motherfucker's round." Then when I learned NC Spill, there's an airport, I had to pay $75 every Friday for this class. I learned how to fly a Cessna. And then when I realized the no-fly zones and where I had to go when I called, the taxi and all that shit, I was like, I'm not compensating. I couldn't go over certain places though, whatever that was for, and it was always weird. And so when I learned to fly, I realized this motherfucker really is flat. People go up in planes, and they'll go up and they'll be like 5,000 feet looking down, and they're not even paying attention to how far across they can see, and it's not fucking curved. But then they got these little fish-eye bubbles you can see out there, and it looks like it's going around, but what they don't get is it goes beyond that. You can't make this stuff up. People are so blind and inundated with idiots that I'm starting to believe those people who actually believe in this crap are no more than good actors and actresses. And that's why I say, don't get emotional on this, that. Don't go fighting with them and stuff. Don't argue with them. It's worthless. Be silent. There are those who will pay attention. You know what I'm saying? If it's that important to discuss. But once you know, that's all that should matter. And those who are actually, you'll see people start waking up, realizing. And those are the ones you communicate with. You dig? So, yes, the horizon, yes. It's all based upon perception. We can't see but so far. People out here saying, "What do you see when you look through the clouds?" Because sometimes it be cloudy, you can't even see the sun. You can tell it's there. And they say, "Well, when you're looking that way, what are you seeing?" I'm peering through all that noise, and I can still pull out the sun. To me, the sun looks like a little white dot. I don't see all that brightness and everything. I go through all that mess and through the clouds. Yesterday, with the clouds because of the rain, I was looking right at the sun, hitting me right in my pineal and everything. They're like, "Do you see the sun?" I see. Yeah, I see it clearly. And they sitting there going, "I have to focus. I need to see it." And then once I start, the clouds become like, it's like an opening. And then you see all the stuff around, but that's not where your focus is. And all of a sudden, you see all this blue back there, and you see this light. And then all that noise brightness goes away, and it's right on, like looking at a light spot. I've been doing this for a long time. And there's other things that happen. That's why I said it's important that you make eye-to-eye contact with yourself. And with the people, the animals, not with an animal that's an enemy, because they will see the darkness in you and they will attack you. You have to free yourself. Nobody else can do it. And there's so much more though. Anyway, let me get up off of here. I appreciate everybody taking the time. What happened to the young lady is tragic. And these motherfuckers, and y'all need to speak on it and address it. They want to address the fact that she didn't even steal no fucking alcohol. There was no reason for them to go at that young sister all aggressive. In a fucking Lexus. Goofy little fucking monkeys. Experiments that went bad. And now they walk around in costumes. I love y'all. I don't have no hatred for them. I just wish they'd wake the fuck up as well. there's a very large imbalance. That is the only reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. And it's a perverse. The unbalance is so perverse that I have to do what I'm doing. I just need to focus on what I'm saying and what I'm expressing, what I'm reading. Take it in, go and research it. All right? Don't take my word for everything. Just take in the information. Go and research it. People out here putting a lot of good stuff, and I'm not here to be hammed up and beat down on proving one thing. I'm not here to prove you're fucking Indians and all that shit. I did that a long time ago. Now there's enough people running around being retarded about it. Stuck. I don't know. You were more than a fucking Indian of this land, or indigenous, autochthonous, or aboriginal. Now, I said autochthonous in high school, and the motherfuckers looked at me like I was crazy. Like I said, motherfucking, you know, all glory be to God and fuck Jesus or something to them damn religious motherfuckers. And I was like, autochthonous? What do you mean? That's what we are. Where'd you get that word from? Library, and my grandmother pretty much alluded to it. My great-grandmother pretty much alluded to it. We authorize the reality. All these motherfuckers in Congress are frauds. Not one of them have our bloodline in them, the faggots. And that was one of the key proponents in order to be a Khan or a king, a president, all right? You know, I told people Lincoln was a Negro, and they were going crazy. You know, I've got all these books on it. You had Bing Crosby and that dumb bitch doing black faces, Abe Lincoln, after his ass was dead. Smack in the face. And a couple other shows. Even his father alluded to, and his best friend. Lee, General Lee, motherfucking betrayed my relative. Who the fuck you know walking around with Benjamin Franklin? Ain't no goofy looking pale skinned monkey like the one that's lie. That picture is a fucking lie. Just like George Washington Carver to George fucking Washington. What motherfucking pale skin existed back then wanting to put niggas' teeth in their mouth? This is what I'm saying. Your history is a fucking lie. And the majority of y'all don't want to accept the reality because now they go, oh, we're culture appropriate? No, first of all, our culture has been misappropriated by every fucking body. Everybody. Everything we've created and we've done, the music and everything. Who we are, the original cowboys, some of we ain't have horses over here. Lions, our lion was bigger than the motherfucker over in the Serengeti. Stupid motherfuckers, man. Just don't know shit. One grand world where everybody vied together. Now we got a bunch of fucking unmarked idiots running around. And some know exactly what they're doing, but they think it's going to work out for them in the end. I'm here to be the first to tell you, and you don't have to fucking trust me, oblige me. It won't. Appreciate you all. Alicia and Cooper. Y'all have a good fucking day, and I'll see y'all here shortly, very shortly, actually. So we can get back into Mr. William Cooper. Well, behold a pale horse. All right? See y'all shortly.